Hello YouTube. I'm sorry about this camera angle here, but the sun is going down on this lovely sunny day, so I had to move it, and I didn't want to pull the curtains basically because it's too early to turn those lights on. You know, I like some natural light happening in my bedroom. Yeah. Um, this is gonna be a wrestling video about Ring of Honor, ROH's Big Bang pay-per-view on the internet, an pay-per-view. I haven't watched or followed Ring of Honor properly for quite a while, actually. I mean, even when I was following it, I have to admit, I was a casual fan. You know, it brought a few DVDs in between the years of 2006 to 2008. Watched a lot of the pay-per-views they had then as well, pretty much apart from the Steel Cage pay-per-view. And then when they finally got the TV deal on HDNet, I just didn't really get into it, which is ridiculous. So I thought for this internet pay-per-view, which has been fairly hyped on wrestling news sites and on YouTube, I thought I'd check them out. I thought I'd give Go Fight Live my money. And do you know what? I had a lot of disappointment, I have to say. Mainly because I don't think my computer's powerful enough to run their pay-per-view, which is bollocks, because I think my computer had the right stuff to do it. I mean, seeing as I can watch illegal streams okay, and YouTube and Daily Motion and all that jazz, I don't see any reason why I had problems. Basically, live on the night, yeah, me and my friend Tris, we were watching it, but it was in very glitchy fashion. You could tell what was going on, but it was too glitchy to properly enjoy it. So I gave up after the ROH Tag Team title match. And then when it finally comes on the page to be able to view like that, I was having trouble watching it on this computer. So finally, I got to watch it around my girlfriend Sandy's house on her Mac. And yeah, I'm really grateful she let me watch it and everything, because I don't really want to subject her to 3 hours of wrestling. But yeah, I've wasted quite a bit of time talking about that now, so I'm gonna talk about the pay-per-view itself. It started off with a huge ass promo hyping the main event, and this promo kept going on throughout the night. A bit too much, but it still really hyped the main event, did well. The first match was Phil Shatter versus Jack Salvation, and these are wrestlers from the Federation NWA New Beginnings, I think it is. I thought, what the hell was this happening on the card? But I guess it was some kind of tryout match or something. But it was pretty good, you know. Didn't really have enough time to get going, but it was quite good. Some nice counter holds and stuff. It was alright. Then the next match was probably the third best match of the night. Davey Richards versus Kenny King in this Pick 6 challenge. I still don't really understand what the Pick 6 is, to be honest, and they didn't really explain it that well on there. It was good to see Kevin Kelly on commentary, I thought, but this match was pretty good, I thought. I mean, Davey Richards was doing his stuff, being high octane as usual, and Kenny King, I hadn't seen wrestle before, but I've seen him do a few promos on the video wire, and to me, he came across a more kind of charismatic version of Shelton Benjamin. I mean, he was even doing a lot of moves that Shelton does, like the spin kick and the blockbuster and everything, and it was cool. And at the end of this match, Christopher Daniels came out, and I was marking out watching this on this glitchy stream. I was like, oh my god, has he been released from TNA? And that looks like the case. And I tell you what, with Christopher Daniels back there, that should definitely hopefully be my way of really wanting to watch ROH on HDNet again. But I think even this pay-per-view's made me want to get back into it. But yeah, I'll keep going. And then it was Necro Butcher versus Eric Stevens. Eric Stevens is now a Prince Nana, which is quite a change, because last time I saw him, he was like feuding with Roderick Strong, and he was the face, like kind of going down from his Mohican days, and he looks a bit smaller than he used to, I thought. He still does that ridiculous choo-choo move. Not sure about that, really. There's some quite fun, hard-hitting stuff, you know, Butcher rules, a bit of a hardcore match, you know, just general chair shots and all that shit. And the weird thing is, Necro Butcher won with a kind of like backwards roll, Okana roll. That's the technical name for it, but you know, the one where they like run to the ropes, then like do a back roll. Yeah, and that was quite a weird ending. And then Butcher got beaten down on. Then, oh, I can't remember. But yeah, it ended with Necro Butcher sat in a chair, like being all victorious. And then there's the first of the lucha matches at Cassandro El Exotico versus Rhett Titus. Now, I think Rhett Titus was a replacement because some of the luchadors like didn't get there in time or something. But Cassandro El Exotico, I actually seen him before on a program with this British TV presenter called Justin Lee Collins, where they were like teaching him to wrestle in Mexico, and has a very good look, very athletic. This match was a bit of fun, you know, had a bit of comedy, a bit of high flying. Cassandro like fucked up his leg, but he still managed to make it through the match, and it was alright, it was good. Good mid-card match. Then there was Colt Cabana and El Generico versus Steen, and Ken Steen and Steve Corino. Really good to see Steve Corino back in the ring. Still had pretty much the same skill, has a good look to him, like as in his facial, still looking mean. I liked this a lot, actually. I mean, it didn't have a definitive finish and probably could have been a better match, but it like really told the story well of like El Generico finally getting the balls to like stand up to Kevin Steen, because I know they've like split up now and that. And yeah, I thought it was quite a good match while it lasted. Then there's arguably the match of the night. Chris Hero and Claudio Castagnoli, the Kings of Wrestling versus the Briscoes for the tag title. This was fucking hot and it was brilliant. Just so fast paced, high hitting, near falls everywhere. I was impressed with Castagnoli's aeroplane spin with no hands at that as well. And yeah, just real high octane, furious, brilliant, awesome tag team match. Really fucking good. I think it's as good as HBK and Taker, to be honest, from WrestleMania. But obviously, without the like story of that, it's not quite as good. But I'd put it up there as a wrestling match any day against that. It was fucking awesome. And then there's the other match of the night, the Triple Threat Freeway. Tyler Black, Roderick Strong, Austin Aries. Just a real fucking good match, really, you know. Not a lot to say. Kind of like what you'd expect. And that was really good. So it really hyped up main event, and it didn't disappoint at all. It told the story of Roderick Strong wanting to win his first title well, but then getting eliminated. That was quite sad. I felt sad for Roddy. I've always liked Roderick Strong. I mean, he's always lacked a bit in the charisma front, but he's a fucking awesome wrestler. And Austin Aries and Tyler Black really went at it, and Tyler Black retained, and it's quite interesting to see him as champion. And then weirdly it ended on the Lucha Tag match. Blue Demon Jr. and Magno versus Super Partner and Mysterioso. This was quite fun, but it was such a mid-card match that it was a weird thing to end the show with. I'm guessing like some of the wrestlers were late or something, and they had to have it then. But it was fairly entertaining. I mean, Super Parker was doing all those moves. I'm guessing Le Parker was in WCW, like was the guy that like followed on the gimmick from him, because he did look a bit different. But yeah, weird to end that with. And that was ROH The Big Bang. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna order another internet pay-per-view like this because of the problems with my computer, but now I finally got to see it. I thought the two title matches were definitely worth watching. I was glad to see them. I'm a bit frustrated at Go Fight Live, but this card has got me interested in ROH again, and I think I'm definitely going to follow on, like watching some of the stuff on HDNet or trying to get back into it. And Christopher Daniels back is a right bonus. But yeah, that was my thought on ROH The Big Bang. If you saw it, leave any comments, and please watch the video over here of my stuff with my mates. Thank you.